Hello. This is a new... I guess you're seeing me in a new way today. Yeah, I'm here just, having a chat because I didn't decide what to do. Yeah, you like my... I don't really have, like, an official just chatting layout, so this will have to do for now. It's the same one that I use for karaoke, but with go back in the shame corner. Hey! Alright, so, today's order of business. For all you Limbus heads, have you seen the Walpurgis teasers? I just saw them right now. I can't believe what Paraguay did. Oh yeah, I was, okay, so I couldn't sleep today. And so I decided to check out the World Cup games. Germany and Paraguay was happening around the time I woke up. I think they were like half in. Halfway through the game. And then I was messaging my friend, who of course was still asleep. I was saying, hey, wouldn't it be so crazy if Germany got knocked out? and then that actually ended up happening. That's so yeah. Big congrats to them. Also, Morocco ended up knocking out the Netherlands a bit later. Learned something interesting yesterday. Faust actually has a meaning besides fist in German, and the character Faust. What would that meaning be? So yeah, congrats to Paraguay and to Morocco, because like I saw some Moroccan fans being like, "Oh, we don't stand a chance," and then they yeah, they ended up knocking out the Netherlands in pretty similar way. Like it was a penalty shootout, it was a pretty wild penalty shootout. Anywho, yeah, I don't play Rowena, so do you guys know what the teasers are for? Like which characters? They look cool. I know that Isang, Faust, and Gregor are the wait, didn't Gregor get an ID in the last like 2 Walpurgises ago? Hello! So yeah, it was a pretty exciting set of games at the World Cup. I'd like to do watch-alongs, but World Cup games are usually happening when I'm, you know, asleep. I only managed to catch that one because I couldn't sleep. I'll find out after playing Rowena. What is the stream about? Well, anything. Now we're just kind of yapping about football and Limbus and a bunch of other things. Like, yeah, Japan, it kinda sucks that Japan got knocked out. Like, happy for Brazil, of course. Like, I think they went into the World Cup with pretty low expectations. I'm sorry if I keep on moving around. What's up, Don Fan? Weren't you taking your exam some time ago? Your nightly exams. Sorry if I keep moving around. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this a bit more exciting. Actually, like World Cup is always on at 12 a.m. Yeah, like all the games happen when I'm sleeping or when I end stream. I could reschedule streams to be at World Cup times, but but like, yeah, at the ass crack of dawn, my family members might walk in. Like, I guess it wouldn't really be much of a problem, but but yeah, it's... I might end up becoming more self-conscious. I've procrastinated through my troubles. Well, congratulations. Welcome back. It's always 1 a.m. Yeah, so I have to, you know, check out the stuff that happens afterwards when the action has all ended. We could, also, I guess we could also talk about the stuff that that I've been doing off screen. I started learning, okay, I guess learning is not So, for astute listeners of my stream, you may know that I used to study 3D when I used to study. I went to so now I fired up Blender again. So what I'm gonna do there is hopefully I can give you guys a more interesting background than what we have now, because I have a Blender room. I want to make a room for Blender. Yeah, fair warning, greenest orange. YouTube usually doesn't allow links. So if you want to send links, go on Twitch. Twitch has links. What's up? Yeah, YouTube won't allow links. With 3D modeling, well, I could. Hello, Isang. Are you the same Isang? Wait a minute. I'm getting confused. There are two people with the name Isang. There's like one with the there's like one with the kid Isang, like the preschool Isang picture, and then there's this one. Are you guys the same? How to screenshot? Okay. Let's check it out. Hey, that's okay. I mean, there's no late or on time. I'm not taking attendance. Like I said, I'm not taking attendance. In Mirror World, me is here. Sometimes they show up. I'm not really sure if you guys are the same person. Like, what would it be like? I don't know. Like, I don't think there's enough of an audience for football here. On this video. How to screenshot. Unregistered hypercam. Very nice. I'm not gonna show it like on the stream itself, but trust that I am watching it. You could probably hear the audio. Okay, there's no audio. It's just the... Dude, what is this? What is this quality? It looks so crunchy. Don't worry, I don't know what I'm doing either. We're just, we just... Fuck it, we ball. I can't see. Guys, look at this. Wait a minute, Wait a minute, I'm just trying to, you know, fit everything in. Look at this, it's so crunchy! I'm putting the video here. Like, I swear I'm not formatting it like that. That's just how it looks. Like, click CC to say what it's saying. Oh, okay. Go gadget pixel reducer. You see my drawing on your community. Do you like it? I'm not ready for Edge Runner Season 2. Oh yeah, that came out. I swear that's not just because of how... Look! Hello! I just had to enlarge it to show how... I was just testing how to make videos classic. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if okay, I guess I could have just used the usual. Should I install Windows Movie Maker? You can find Windows Movie Maker? Wait, the pixels, not me. Yes, so these are pixels! I'll just drop a like. React to Project Moon memes. Video recommendation jump scare. There's a video about the English Football League and the video of the Tekken music playlist that I'm using right now. Oh, it's an Internet Archives. Oh yeah, I forgot. They also have software on there. So yeah. Wait, okay. Wait. I forgot to show you guys this. I added some new animations to my model. Look at this. I can do like the mouth tilt thingy now. I just added it to my model recently, along with the yeah, that's the only new thing I've added so far. Do you want me to be bigger like this? This is way too fun. I can make like smug faces. Yeah, speaking of, do any of you I think this is this is your first time seeing me up close like this. So, react to Project Moon memes. Okay, let's look up some Project Moon memes. Just looking at Google. Yes, I can now do the smug smile. Waiting for Limbo's company to announce the news. Day 1, day 2, day 817. I'm not sure what this news is pertaining to, but okay. All of librarians and singularities. Wait. Can you tilt your mouth all the way sideways? I believe that I can. Here, I'll try it. Like that. That's as far as I can go. Feel when Germany got knocked out. It also works with my other facial expressions, like I can do, this is a load of barnacles. So yeah, that's something new that I added to my model. I will be adding new things to my model. I just bought a Live 2D class from somewhere, the internet. Yeah, I just bought like a really, really detailed class about how to do Live 2D stuff. So I'll try to make my model better. I'll try making use of the stuff that the iPhone can offer. And also, what was I gonna say? Doing Roblox face before GTA 6. Wow, GTA 6 is so slow. Like, I heard that they were going to move it again. Also, also there's been a lot of, like, talk about the physical release. I don't know, I don't really know much of the details, but yeah. Wait. Dare you to do the moonwalk? I can't. Okay, so of all the things that I can add to this model, the ability to walk is sadly not one of them. Because, yeah, okay, so here is my body. Here's how much my body can move, like, just a little bit. Like, here, if I lean forward, you can see that my feet move, sort of. I had, like, this toggle where you could see, like, the legs moving a bit, but yeah, this is as much as my legs move. So I could probably do, like, really small jumping jacks. And that's about it. Whoop. Go back here. Okay. I think this is a good view of myself. They took your invention and your weed! That's terrible. Okay, so... Okay, so what else is there to talk about? Alright, time for... You wanna see what I've been doing on Blender? I don't know why I'm just staring. But, yeah. Like, I could show the stuff that I've been doing on Blender. I could go back to the default form. Hey, I just... Hey, that still works. Can you sing Billie Jean with your moves? Billie Jean's not my lover. She's just a girl. That I am the one. But the kid is not my son. Also, my ribbon moves a lot more now. Anywho. Wait, should the... Maybe I can add some more things. Like, I will be adding more things. Yeah, so we still have this view that we can use for things like Blender. Have you reacted to the Digital Circus final act? Oh, I've seen it, but I don't think I've ever done like a proper watch along of it because, well, everybody has already seen it and I've already seen it. But I have talked about it already. I've talked about it on previous streams, and I think I've already shared my thoughts. So... I will say one thing, though, that I haven't already said before. I've started to, just listen to Isn't She Lovely by myself. I do like that song. I will admit, the first place where I heard that song and a lot of... Wait, let me go back to the other view. The first place where I heard a lot of old songs was not JoJo's, but Glee. You know Glee? That TV show about people that sing? Yeah, that's where I heard a lot of old songs for the first time. That includes Isn't She Lovely? But I'll admit, like, the version that they had on Glee kinda sucks. Like, okay, like, I'll hear the first versions of the songs, and then when I hear the original, I tend to realize like how like, you know, the versions of Glee aren't really as good. I mean, that's like to be expected for covers, but sometimes they really change the song. Do face reveal? No. Like, there are things that I will never do. Face reveal is one of them. The most that you will see of me is hands. I have plans for hand cam streams. But you see, the people that are with me in my domicile, the people still use those words. Found out that song I Will Survive was in the Angry Birds movie. All the old songs I heard were from my parents' TV or YouTube. Yeah, the people that live in my domicile have also, oh crap, internet issues are happening. They have brought me it's not really for me, but it's like a puzzle. Like it's like a big cardboard, I think, puzzle of the Eiffel Tower. Gotta go now, my girlfriend is knocking. Okay, go answer your girlfriend. Bye. Thanks for coming. She must be tired from her trip all the way from Canada. Anywho, so yeah, like I am currently in the possession or partial possession of a Eiffel Tower puzzle that would probably be fun to build on here. Hello, I'm that guy's girlfriend. I just wanted to watch your stream without him. Sure you are. Yeah. I am not an advice channel. Just putting that out there. Okay. Alright, since we've got stuff to do, I'll show you guys what I've been doing on Blender. Alright, open Blender. What else should I add? Do you guys want like a tongue out? Like a tongue in and out animation? I don't know. Okay. You got me. I was attempting to deceive you. I am... Genjutsu of that level doesn't work on me. Alright, let's open Blender. I'll show you guys what I've been doing on the Blender. Here, I made it pink. So, yeah, as you can see, this is a model of a pretty bare bones room. And there is... Wow, can you make it blue? Oh yeah, I can... I think I have like the... I think you can... Preferences... Themes... This is purple. Oh yeah, here it's blue. Okay. It's a room. I tried to make like a kind of funky sofa thing. I added some pictures and stuff, and this box over here is supposed to be a claw machine. But I haven't finished modeling it yet. I just moved for a minute. Why are we suddenly doing 3D model? Well, because I want to show you guys what I've been doing on Blender. I haven't had the 3D model for a lot since I left school. The last thing I did was a model of a takodachi that I don't have the file for her anymore. It's on another computer. Because I moved computers and I didn't transfer all the files. I think I might have uploaded the PNG of it somewhere. I don't know. Like, I even got to make it, like, I made it glow and stuff. So, yeah, this claw machine, this is supposed to be a claw machine. And these are supposed to be bookshelves. I think these might be easier to model than the claw machine. Because the claw machine has to be, like, glass covered. Also, I have been, like, you know, debating on if I should paint over it or just do the whole thing in 3D. Like, maybe painting over it would make a more 2D look. I think a lot of VTubers have, like, more 2D looking rooms. And then, 3D... Yeah, like, let me look up, like, what a VTuber room looks like. I know a lot of, like, Hololive VTubers have, like, custom rooms designed for themselves. Make a 3D once you have a 3D model. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Like, it would probably already be easy to make 3D because I actually tried to put my model in there, you know, just so I could measure stuff. Okay, oh no, that's my floor plan. Here, look, it's me. This reminds me of how they put characters in Danganronpa. I think it's funny. Gonna rig the claw machine to make viewers lose, but only you win. Actually, the claw machine being functional would be a pretty good idea. But I don't really know how to implement that. Maybe I'll ask somebody how to do it, or I think Mix It Up. Okay, Mix It Up is the thing that I'm using to do the Twitch channel point redeems. Here, let me test one right now.
This shit is so ass.
Yeah, stuff like that. And it's also the one that I use for this pet thing. Yeah, it's connected to my VTube studio, basically. So, I think there might be a way to have something to make the claw machine functional. So that you guys can try to pull stuffed animals from it, maybe. And then you guys can redeem either bits or channel points to get the golden blobby, or something, I don't know. Close enough Danganronpa stream. I have streamed Danganronpa before. But I haven't finished it. Maybe we could do it now. Maybe we could play Danganronpa now. Anyway, I'm looking at the like a lot of like if I'm looking at the rooms that Hololive members have, they look sort of 2D-ish, but also with a 3D-ish finish. I guess. Every time the claw machine grabs something, the blobby keeps fighting it and the claw drops it. Da-da-da! And if I look up VTuber room, well, it's a combination of 2D and 3D. I don't know how to make like the backgrounds interactive. But yeah, like I said, I'll probably ask somebody how to do it if I can't do it myself. Let me adjust my model. I feel like I'm kind of small there. The claw machine model being the one from Yakuza. I don't feel like getting copyright striked. Interactivity is completely optional. Well, I think it would add a layer of fun. Like, of course, for a while it would probably just be like a still asset because it's a bit difficult to implement. But hey, that's something for the future. Also, I might have like internet issues. So if you guys are getting if you guys are getting kicked out of my stream, then yeah, sorry about that. So, okay. I think we've yapped for long enough. Let's make some bookshelves. How do I change my category on... Is there a category for Blender? Morning! Okay, you get to see me do a... Do you think I don't know, I'm downloading Resident Evil 4 as we speak. Oh yeah, have fun! Blender is a cooking appliance. Well, yeah, here's Blender. I'm keeping it like this size so that I can see chat. Because if I make it like, you know, full size, then I can't see you guys. And I would prefer to have like one monitor for all this. I would put it on my tablet monitor, but then that might, I don't know, that's not really my style. Alright, here. Let me just remove my model. And the sofa. Let's rename this the sofa so I don't get confused. I think I named something else sofa, but then my previous sofa attempt kind of looked like crap. Something like this, maybe. This is just one kind of bookshelf. Wait, okay, there we go. There's individual. Crap. Put P4 figures on the shelves. That would be cool. Thickness. I can adjust stuff like this. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, it's obvious that I haven't done this in years. Why does it look like that? Why is it twisting? Why are you twisting? I'm sure there is a more efficient way of doing this. Put P4 figures on the shelves. Also, if I do it this way, then the bookshelf thingies aren't like even. Like, you know how usually they're kind of the same size? Yeah, that's not happening here. Ghost Rider, Blade, Loki, and Deadpool. Oh, nice. Outer outset. Okay, maybe winging it is not the best approach. Make it a mix of books, figures, and plushies. I am planning to do that. I was actually planning to, the reason I'm having a bookshelf right now is because, like, the other bookshelf is supposed to be, something for... Like, I was gonna turn it into a sort of different kind of shelf. Maybe, like, a display case for various stuff. So, yeah, we're just gonna... I'm just playing around right now. Just, you know, having a good old time. Anywho, let's look for it. It's time to look for tutorials. How to make a bookshelf blender. Quick and easy tutorial. Yada yada yada. This. Book judges and a new add-on for Blender that. So, good day. I see it's a Blender day. Yep. Step 1, cut a tree. No, we're not making that kind of bookshelf. Actually, you know what's a bit frustrating? When I was learning 3D at school, they didn't have a lot of tutorials online. But now that I'm learning 3D, like, now that I'm not learning 3D at school anymore, then there's tutorials everywhere. Like, I wanted to try modeling a person, but then there's like only a few tutorials available. So, but then now there's like how to make low poly human models everywhere. Wait, I guess that's a good thing. I could make like a basic 3D model for motion capturing, but I don't really move around a lot. I don't know if I need that. It's the early stages of the internet. It was not too long ago. Like, maybe like more or less 5 years ago-ish when I was trying to learn 3D. Within that time frame, there wasn't really a lot of resources. Although when that might have just been because, like, the resources that I found were always for Blender, and we didn't use Blender when learning 3D. I had Maya. You guys know Maya? Okay, so you have to... do you guys... Whoop. Sure. Like, I want there to be a bit of room up there. This works. You can use this to... yeah. Select even the back, because that was kind of annoying. Hello! Sudden boom in online tutorials and how-tos. Oh yeah, like, because Corona-chan made everybody bored. You know what? I'll just do the loop cuts myself. Would Project Moon allow you to have plushies if they're intellectual property? Well, maybe. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think that there's like any sort of rule against it. I think that works. So, if all goes well, then I'll... Wait, no, there... Wait, no, I just realized that this is... low-key kind of uneven. This is kind of an ugly procedure, but, you know, you gotta risk it for the biscuit. I feel like there is a more efficient way to do this, and people more skilled at Blender are just screaming at me right now. Actually, we could probably just delete this. Wait, I think I've activated several toggles now. Whoops, crap, what? Let me put my jacket back on. Let me delete this. Whoop, yeah, I'll just do it again. Yeah, I can take off my jacket, and I also have a toggle to take off my glasses, but I don't think I've ever used it. I've just never found a reason to take off my glasses. Like, I feel like if I were to take off my glasses, it would be like, I don't know, if you ask Naruto to take off his ninja headband. But wait, Naruto does take off his ninja headband. That's not a good comparison. Okay, now, I'll try to select these faces in front. And, wait, no, that's the wrong command. Here, so here we have a bookshelf. Or something. I mean, it looks like a bookshelf. Kizuna Ai's been around for 10 years. Whoa, that's a... Technically, that means that VTubers are a decade old. Like the whole medium of VTubers would be like a decade old. Like, it really feels weird to think of it that way, because like you always think of VTubers as something new. Do you wear glasses IRL? Sorry, I didn't see that question earlier, but well, I can't really say. Actually, yes, I can say. No. I don't need glasses. Like, technically, I don't really need glasses. I have... Of all the problems with my build, vision is not one of them. I can see just fine without them. They're just for fashion, honestly. Hello! Hello, Silas too. It's where you'll put all your One Piece volumes. Yeah, that's a nice place for your manga. I'll find out how to fill it later. I know there's like ways to do so. You can change the setting. Ah, that looks so... I can't see anything here. You can take them off your model when you sleep to achieve parity unless you sleep with glasses on. I mean, like, if I wore glasses, I wouldn't sleep with them on. I don't think most people with glasses do. Oh yeah, did you know Kane Parsons is 20 years old? Well, I guess 21 now. Wasn't that kind of a meme? Because people kept on bringing up that he was 20 or 21, like... So, we have... I don't know, this bookshelf looks kind of boring. Bit simplistic. Like, I think I want the shelves to be of different widths. Like, I spent all that time trying to make them the same width, but... Yeah, I want them to be of different widths, so, like, there's a bigger shelf in the bottom for stuff. Don't they? Isn't that how it usually is? Like, there's larger shelves on the bottom, and then, like, the shelves for books and stuff are, like, smaller. Like, I think there's a way to arrange these. I don't know what it is. I'll make this top part larger, and then maybe I could add like a cabinet down here. I don't know. I'm getting way too excited about this furniture. Nah, this is just a bookshelf, just a regular bookshelf for regular books, I guess. Speaking of books, what books have you guys been reading? You guys read books? You guys are reading books, right? I have a lot of Project Moon fans, so I guess reading books is one of the things that you guys do. Like this part in the bottom would probably be for like stuffed animals and stuff. The parts in the top will be for books and other things. I agree, be less excited about it. Are all the furnitures from IKEA? What is this book? I read light novel though. Oh yeah, light novels. I read one light novel. I think like a friend brought one to school once, and then I got to see a light novel for the first time. Like, it has illustrations, which is what separates it from a regular novel. Be less excited about it. Are all the furnitures from IKEA? I don't think IKEA sells anything like this. Does IKEA sell like this sort of wobbly sofa? I also don't think they sell claw machines either. So, maybe some of them. There are like things from IKEA that I really, really want, like this. I switched to Twitch for more stable stream delay. YouTube buffers for me a lot. Oh, it might, wait a minute, let me check my internet. Howdy, Sheriff Pumpkin. The internet might be not working so well. I don't know what's... Does Distortion Detective count as light novel? I suppose. Don't read so much, just manga. 99% sure it's on my end. Yeah, if you guys want like less stream delay, then go on Twitch. That's what it's for. Anyway, I'm gonna make a cylinder. Wait, why is it there? But like, I want to make something. Maybe a bit more. No. 6 is fine. Yeah, that's... I want to make, so there's this thing from IKEA that I like, which is a lamp that is shaped like a pencil. I don't have it, but I want to try making it. Oh yeah, of all the Blender things we're doing right now, we haven't really gotten into like, say, meshing, you know, texturing and stuff. Texturing and shading and all that fun stuff. So here we have like the basic pencil shape. Let's go here. Select all of the long edges on the side, and then I think bevel is the command that we want here. Like, we want it to look a bit rounder. Yeah. Adjust it further. This works, yeah. There, it's it's already so cute. And then do a loop cut here. I'm just winging it. Fine, or the... Call me a bird because I'm winging it. The digital sale in the glitch shop is ending. Oh, sweet. I don't really have plans to buy merch, but if you guys do, then yeah, think about that. Here, I'm not sure what to do. Maybe scale it to make it look more pencil-y. This looks too flat. There has to be a more efficient way to... Ah! Yeah, you can merge them. Like, this makes it sharper. I don't know, I don't like that. There's a Digital Circus lo-fi station on YouTube. I hope I don't get... Like, that would be cool if I don't get copyright claimed. Because the problem with, like, playing music on here Which is why a lot of my karaoke streams go offline, is because they tend to get copyright claimed afterwards. Yeah, I don't really like the blockiness of it all. Like, maybe this will make it look a bit, like, curvy. A bit more, roundish. Cook steak and popcorn butter. I can't cook. I'm not that good at cooking. I can cook, like, my cooking skills are very basic. Wait, did something happen on my internet or something? So, oop, like it's. Since when did you do 3D? Well, okay, I think now is the time to. I guess now is the time to explain my backstory. I did study 3D when I was going to college. But I did. But I kind of stopped doing it, and then now I'm trying it again because I want to make a room. I always mistakenly say distortion instead of abstraction when talking about digital circus. Yeah, same, honestly. I think I'm abusing this tool a bit too much. The super moves and displays blue are called distortion dives. Alright, here's what it looks like. Crap. Okay, that does not look like the one from... That does not look like the one from the store, but that's okay, we can fix it. Here. Use the subdivision... Oh, boy. That does not look right. Like, it worked with... Like, it worked with making the thing at the top, but now it just looks kind of like a bamboo shoot or something. I did find, like, the way to fix it is to add more loop cuts like this. You know, for extra support. Here. Looks like a giant crayon. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Like, I always called it the crayon lamp. So, okay. I think we've shaped it well enough. So the next step to make it look more crayon-like is to texture. I haven't textured in a while. UV editing. Oh boy, I hate this step. You gonna make a bean bag? Oh hey, that would be a good addition. I think we could practice like a lot of stuff with this very simple asset, this cube. I mean this pen. So UV. I think there's something here that allows you to project it to certain shapes. UV. Wait, where is it? Unwrap cylinder projection. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. Yeah, this step was always a pain in the ass. Like I had to do it all on Maya. Sphere projection. What's live unwrap? I don't know. So, oh, that's terrible. I think I'm gonna have to do this manually. Oh, that's terrible. No. Alright, so this is gonna be like the tip of the pencil, and then I'll do the rest of the parts. No! Okay, here it's like... Here it's been split into two. How do I not do that? I mean, like, I can't really complain. It's better than the last time. Persona 4 with... You can just smart UV project. Yeah. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. But I want them to be, together. Nope. Okay, but like, yeah, that's the tip. That's like the wood of the pencil. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's continue. Back here. Actually, I would like it like this. I want it to be like one long strip. Hmm. Okay, here's the... I think I could just take, like, the different parts and then put them together. Like, sew them together. I think it's called, like, stitching or something like that. It's been a while since I've been to school, can you tell? You can mark seam the edge from both sides and click on unwrap. Okay, let's... Selecting by edge. Yeah. Yes, it must be very frustrating to watch me do this right now. Wait a minute, like, does Risa still stand like she does? Because she always stands like she's always hitting pose 28. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they got pose 28 from her, actually. So, okay, let me look that up. Persona 4. They've revealed her 3D model. Okay, she probably isn't hitting pose 28 anymore. I feel like they kept the same because they kept the idle animation for the party members in dungeon. I don't understand how any of this... Wait a minute, let me just... Oh, Google! How long are you using Blender? Actually, I haven't used it for much. When I was learning at school, I used Maya and a bit of 3ds Max, but most of our work is was done with Maya. So I've... So yeah, I'm not really good with Blender. I did make something in it once when we were learning sculpting. I lost the file, but it was a takodachi. I managed to make it glow in the textures thing. That's cool. Huh. Okay, the descriptions are... What happened? Okay, I will figure this out sometime, but yeah, for now, these are the crayon parts. For now, these are the walls of the crayon. I'll try to clean it up later. And by later, I mean, later. So now all that's left is for the bottom. Not the... Okay, just that part of the bottom. Right. I'll just mark the seam right now. Where'd it go? Where did he go? Come back, dude. This is the bottom, so I'll just leave it that way. Yo, I just thought about something. Like, when I went to... Like, this time when I was playing League. So, what happened there was... It took hours for my sister to render a table design in Blender. Yeah, it can get kind of annoying at times, but, you know, the final result is always worth it. Okay, for this I can actually do something. Oh hey, hello Kumatoya! Thanks for the raid! I'm trying something new right now. New things are fun. Yeah, I'm trying Blender. Actually, I'm not really sure how. This is not that new to me because I did learn 3D a long time ago, but it is a bit new because I'm not. This is my first time seeing you with your model. Thank you, thank you. I just added some new animations. I can do this now. Yeah, I love it. Thanks. I spent quite a long time trying to rig it. Like I was I am planning to add more things to this model, like outfits and stuff. Here I'll make this a bit smaller to align with. I don't know, I'm just kind of I would just prefer that everything fits together, you know, everything in its place. Wish I could stay stronger, I have to wait and run. I hope you have a great day in stream. Thank you for coming! Yasogami high uniform would be cool. I already have like some plans based on your answers on the test. Not the test. Not the test. The survey. Yeah, based on your answers in the survey, I already have plans for what my next outfit will be. So you guys will. So yeah, the making of that outfit is going to be like it's probably gonna be streamed. The Persona High School uniforms, yeah, the Persona 5 ones are especially nice. Because Persona 5 was one of the ones that do they have uniforms? It looks like they don't have uniforms. Oh yeah, I think they kinda do. Persona 5 school. Yeah, they do have uniforms. I don't know, like you usually see like say Futaba without her uniform. Does Futaba go to your school? I don't know, I haven't started the game yet, but yeah, they do have uniforms. And the main character wears one. He has a turtleneck. That's cool. Every school logo is a car manufacturer. Oh yeah, I've seen that. What car manufacturer do you think that the school logo will be this time? When it stitches, it looks like that. Oh, that's terrible. I do not like that. Ferrari for Persona 6. It's like a horse, right? Restyling your uniform is frowned upon in many Japanese high schools. Well, it's anime. Again, to make the party easy to spot. They take like way too long to prepare for every mission. and then there's floods, and then it's like must be the one of the sections, one of the dungeons is like flooded, and it's like must be the water. Why does it always insist on stitching it like that? Where in the classroom is the main protagonist? We all know the answer. It's always the same place, like the protagonist's chair. Everybody knows. I hope I didn't mess up here, because it, like the way that I oh, doodles, let's... Try to make these shorter. Whoops. They're all on top of each other. There we go. Imagine Chevy for Persona 6. It's like a big cross, right? Wait, why is that in the middle? All right, those are two different parts. So yeah, I'm just figuring this out. And okay, that works. Okay, so it shows where I'm. Is this the... Okay, I'm sorry about that. Right, right, what was I gonna do? Oh, yeah, okay, I think I'm getting the hang of it. Like, I'm remembering things. Wait, why does it look like that? I have some geometry issues, like some of these are on backwards. Wait, whoops, no. No, not like that. Don't worry, guys, I got this. I'm an expert. Where could this possibly be playing in Tekken? $9,000 on Blender. I need 9,000 hours on Blender. The problem is I am not blending. I have not blended enough. Okay. I guess I could sort of fix this. Okay, that's not... Wait. Why is it flipped? Help, it's flipped! Okay, let's... do a flip! Okay, Like, how do I fix this? Like, these are supposed to be next to each other, but they're... Wait. Press R to rotate. Alright, we got that, so... But then it still ends up like this! What is going on? The stitches aren't stitching! Wait a minute. What is that? What the heck? There's an extra part here that I don't know what it's for. How did that get there? Like, that's the problem with Blender. There's always some shit. Wait, what could this possibly be? Okay, so that's a part of the top of the pen. So here, for some reason, okay, let me just re-unwrap this. Yeah, like that. Wait, my music is gone. The day I woke up and what are you making? Pencil. Yeah, I'm making like a lamp that's like a pencil so that I could. I mentioned when I made my last Blender project, I managed to make it glow. So I'm hoping that I can show that to you. With the pencil stuff. Okay, now. Why is it still like that? Okay, so we have here and here. I'll try to make these the same size. I am a pencil! Nice sketches. I'll check you guys' art later. I really need to do something about that. Like, you guys keep sending me art, but I don't do anything with it. Like, let's try and make this. Yeah, like this is basically how we did most of the meshing in Maya. Oh Maya. Actually, I think Blender is a bit easier to use than Maya because, well, for one, it's free. I mean, it's cool that my stream is encouraging you guys to draw again. Why? Why do you keep doing that? Stop that! This is annoying! The cylinder projection, that's... Lower for more projection groups, higher for less distortion. Let's try 90. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna bother anymore. Like, I guess like one part is just gonna refuse to conform to the stitching. And you know what? That's fine. That's okay. I never wanted that to happen. I never wanted it to become part of the stitching anyways. Okay, let's resize this so that... Yeah, I'm gonna need some more practice. If I want to make, like, the VTuber room of my dreams. Okay, I think I'm satisfied. 3D model of you fighting Godzilla. When? Maybe in 5 years. So... I guess now is the time to assign materials and stuff. So, from what I remember of the lamp, it changed color. The parts that glow are the colored bits, you know, the tip and the middle. So I'm going to assign a material to that and then another material to everything else. I at least know how to do that, I think. Let's pick a color. Blue. You can't see it because my view isn't... I think if we go into this view, then... If we go into this view, then we can see the colors. Here. Oh, the bottom looks a bit wonky. I'll fix it later. And then for everything else, which is here, I'll assign a material. This one, white. Wait a minute, there's a part here that's still blue. So here's what it looks like right now. Just don't turn it around, because for some reason a part of it is still, like, there's a part of what is supposed to be, like, you know, the wood bit that is still blue. It might just be something quirk of the shading. I don't know. But yeah, from here it looks fine. Yay! Alright, let's go to material 1. Got a nice view of everything here. And then emission is the thing that you use to make it glow. I'll make it blue. I mean, you can always just turn it on and off. It's actually quite easy. Alright, so here's what it looks like in the open world. But everything will start to look better if you adjust the lights and whatnot. Yeah, here's what it looks like in the open world. Cool, huh? It's not as blue as I'd like, but, you know. Looks like some face didn't get proper material. Yeah, I'm still trying to work that out. Here is the here's what happens. I think it's because I don't know. I have no explanation for this. Could be because of the subdivision surface modifier. Yeah, probably. I think it might be because of that. Because... okay, let's try to apply it. Just... Okay, so once we've applied, there are some bits that I guess didn't get caught. Yeah. Look, it's like a little dot here. There, everything is fine now. Here is what it looks like in the open world, for real this time. Cool, huh? I don't know, I keep calling it the open world. Here in the shading, like, you can adjust the lighting. I'm looking for the light. Ah! Okay, let's turn it down a bit. Because, you know, you use a lamp when it's kinda dark. I want it to look more blue. I think it might have something to do with, this. Something here. I wish I could find my old Takodachi model just to see how. Because when I did this before, okay, maybe change the base color, like yellow. It was like a really bright yellow, and then it had like this glow effect. How did I do that? I want to. I want to do it again. Hello. Hey, what am I making? Oh, I am making a pencil lamp. It's a lamp that is shaped like a pencil. They sell this at IKEA. I can't have one of my own, so I will make it. Okay, so the one that I made looks a bit different from the one that IKEA sells. Like, IKEA's one is a bit rounder, and the pencil edges are like scalloped, but you know, all the more to avoid copyright strikes, you know? I knew I recognized the pencil lamp. I think I used a certain tutorial for Blender. Can IKEA really sue you? Probably can't. Like, honestly, like, I think there are rules to that. Okay, so having it glow will come when you render. Here. Wait, no, not there. Somewhere here, I think. There was, there was, like, ambient and bloom, but I can't find it. I can't find it here. IKEA sponsorship, that would actually be so cool. Hello, I am being sponsored by IKEA. It's called Bloom in the Render Properties that makes things glow. Trying to look for it. Here are the render properties. Put everything back because I think I've opened way too many tabs at this point. Yeah, mine right now doesn't have bloom for some reason. Bench. Go back to okay, maybe I need to go with the different screen. I'll have to look for something. Blender. Post-processing. Something here. I can't see anything. What the heck is this? But yeah, here is my attempt at something kinda simple. We got to see how things work in Blender, and we've come to the conclusion that I definitely need more practice. Let's put the lamp, where do I put it? Okay, because I'm not sure of where to put it yet, let's go back to the regular form. Let's put it here. I now have a nice lamp sitting in my shelf. There. View it. Look. Yay. I guess we could also try to texture the sofa. Now, now the sofa is glowing blue. I'm just gonna make everything blue. Wait a minute. I just saw like a brief tutorial about this compositor thing. Why the sofa is bright? Well, because I made it. What is this? So apparently this is where you add the... Wait, I'm sorry if I'm a bit slow because I'm looking at like tutorials and stuff. Thing called glare. I'll just make everything glow. How do you activate your avatar waving? Oh, it's a button. I have it toggled to a button, and then when I press it, whee! Yeah, I'm planning on making more, like adding more stuff to my model, like pen tablet, like for when I'm drawing, or maybe like something else. So there's something here that you need to add called glare. I don't know, they changed that. Shift A and search for node. There's... Wait, it still doesn't look like it's glowing. You can actually get stuff from down here. It's glowing on the couch. Okay, the lamp, you could sort of see something. The sofa looks crazy anyway, bye. Okay, thanks for coming. Yes, just the glowing sofa in the corner of the room. So, yeah. Object mode. Wait. What? Wait, is it... So do you need to change it to an emission thing? Blue. Okay, there's apparently like a... Okay! Okay, there it is! There it is, there it is! Okay, it's glowing, it's... That's exactly how we want it to look. Okay, maybe the sofa is a bit over the top, but... Woo! Wait, maybe if we have the principled... Hey! Base color, let's make it gray. Because, like, this stuff is, like, a lamp is usually a little bit transparent, right? Wait, okay, I was afraid that that would crash it. What? Hey! So this is what happens if you turn it off, turn it on. It's an RGB sofa. Can even change the color. Look, it's pink now. I'm having way too much fun with this. Green! Oh my god, green. I like that. I'll keep it. Maybe not for the sofa, though. I'll just give it the regular material. Okay, so we managed to make something. It took a bit of searching and a lot of trial and error, but we made it. We could also adjust like the lights. Okay. Yeah. Woohoo! LED bookshelf. Why is our electricity bill so high? Meanwhile, the glowing sofa. Look at that. Like, okay, you could sort of see the transparent bits. You see, like, you see like the bottom of the sofa a little bit. This is why we do art, people. Oh, yeah. I think I could have optimized the process of making this a bit more, but, you know, we made something. We made something. It's cool. I think now I've made it a bit too transparent. Yeah, 0.7 was good. The sofa has built-in Discord light theme. I should make like a table or something. A table to put this lamp on. But for now, it will stay on the floor. Wait, I can make it bigger. Oh, now it's flat. Here. Now we have a life-size decoration for our house! Woo! I'm not sure if I want it like this, but hey, that looks cool. It looks like a giant missile. Big bird lamp. I already applied the subdivision modifier to this, so I can't add like the little pencil bits that the model has, but hey. Living with a nuclear warhead. The best way to live. Make it yellow. I can do that. Okay, here is yellow. I made it a bit darker because so that the color stands out a bit more. It's a bit orangish, but you know. You can have it change colors. I like the green the most, so I'll keep it green. I love it! Okay, let's stop before this crashes my computer. Who invited Ant-Man? Did I pass away like a hero on your previous stream? Nah, your nugget is still alive. Okay, let's put it back to normal lamp size. It can only undo to a certain point. I'll make a table or something. Let's make a table. Maybe not now, but... Hold on a minute. I'm gonna take a short break. I will be right back. Hello, I have returned. Sorry. I was trying to reconnect my model after something happened. I had to charge it. Had to charge my device. Anywho, so yeah, thanks for coming, boy. Go to mall. So we're back in Blender. I want to try to make something else, but yeah, I turned off the compositor. I'll turn it back on. Look! Well, hey! I'll make it glow a bit more. There, I think that's the right amount of glow. Okay, that's good. Let's apply it again. Let's apply it back to the sofa. Keep the newbies guessing. Okay. I'm gonna have to turn this off soon because, it might crash my... I don't know, I just feel like it might not be good for the, speed and stuff. Okay, now let's try to make something else. Let's put it back on. Still looks funny. So let's make something. Here I have like what's supposed to be a bed. I'm not really sure why I have it because it's not gonna show up in the camera once I render it. Okay, okay, back to business. I thought about making something, but then I forgot what it was. We can make... I mean, we could probably start on some of the other items in here, like this claw machine or this other shelf that I was gonna turn into something else. Let's put everything back into like, regular mode. So for these, I'm going to add some pictures to them. Like, this is supposed to be like a whiteboard or something. Okay, let's make this one look more whiteboardy. You only want the front face, so it's fine to use this. This is simpler than definitely simpler than what we did. We were about to make a table. Oh right, a table for the lamp. Okay, let's go back to my scene and see what we can add here. I think I made the lamp kind of big. Sorry, I'll edit that now. I'll just put this here, you know, like, yeah, when you've just moved into a new place, it's still kind of messy. Get a bit shorter. Yeah. So let's look for it. So where can we add a table? I feel like there isn't really much room for a table. Maybe like a side table for the sofa. So the sofa goes here. We can nudge the claw machine to the side a bit. Sofa goes here, and then on the empty space between the sofa and the claw machine would be a table. Something like that. Are you gonna make a regular table or a glowing table? Well, glowing table, of course. But, you know, just a regular table for now. So let's add I don't know, I didn't really model a lot of tables back then. I hope my teachers aren't watching this stream. They probably don't even know I'm streaming, but if by any chance whoever taught me 3D in college is watching, I'm so sorry. So, I'll make a... Okay, is that a round table or like a round table or like not a round table? Or like a circular table? Yeah, let's make it a circular table. Let's make like this cone, make the cylinder more cylindrical. Alright, see ya. Thanks for coming. I'll probably be ending soon because my tracking is running out. Because I think my tracking is about to die on me soon. Because my device's battery is kind of low. Okay, so here is like the top of the table, and then we just put the lamp up. We'll put the lamp up there. For now, it's a floating table. I'll add legs to it. So you can make a collection of chatter arts as the background scenery. That sounds like a good idea. So yeah, you guys make some art. Wait, we could put it here. Like, you know how some sofas have like a table built in, so it would look kind of like that. Nice and fancy, but I want this sofa to be able for someone to sleep on, so I won't do that. Instead, I'll just put this here. I'll add some legs soon. For now, it's floating. It's floating in the void. I just apply our material to everything. Ah, this is funny. I love it. Can you make it like a CD and put a blobby on top of it? Ah, so you want like a CD table, a CD style table? Wait, let me make it bigger. There we go. Thinner, maybe. I think it's a bit thick. Okay, I'll ease up on the materials. Sure, we can nudge this lamp to the side and add a blobby. Usually, like, a VTuber room will... I was actually thinking, like, the blobby would be on the sofa. So... But I do need something to put on it besides just the lamp. Because you don't have a side table just for a lamp, right? Like, you have other things on it too. Like, I don't know, what do people have? Candles? Maybe a book? Like, I was thinking that blobby would be like a plushie that sits on the sofa. But since Blobby has a bit more of an, I guess, amorphous form, I'll probably reserve its making for another stream. Like, one less impromptu than this. I still can't get over it. Yeah, this bookshelf. This claw machine. And now a table. And... Okay, I actually have, like, a desk that's supposed to be part of the foreground. Like, if I... Like, this is supposed to be where I'm sitting. I'll probably sit somewhere, here. This is a pretty small room. Like, originally it was a pretty big room because I thought that it looked kind of, I had trouble adjusting the pieces of it because the camera's focal length was a weird. I adjusted it and it turned out, yeah. So I'll just show the desk to see. Yeah, the desk is here. This room is probably not this wide. The door is somewhere here. Somewhere in the middle. And then here is like a bed. And then some other things. But then if this was a CD-themed table, then there'd be a hole on it. Like the CD hole. You wanna... Nah. That joke isn't safe for YouTube, so... Let's try to make something easy. Leave enough room in the middle as a designated backflip area. Yep. Yep, I think there's enough room here for a backflip. Wait, let's put my model back. Whoa! Although, because I'm just like a reference image, I'm not really interacting with the background. Okay, back here. Back to what I was doing before. Before I got, distracted by the table quest. So, like, this part is sticking out a bit because it's supposed to be like a frame. I can't really see how much it's sticking out. I feel like this is kind of thin. How about making it like a TV that shows 24/7 squirrel videos? This is actually a whiteboard. I'll probably put something on the whiteboard. And this claw machine, and yeah, this here is a claw machine. Hey, it's showing up in the, like, the shading. Okay, now that's done. Like, we spent, I think, an hour on this lamp. I still haven't hit the 3 hours that I would usually hit for streams. So, I'll do something funny. Let's make some... What's something fun to make? Like, I could try to do the takodachi again, but then that involved sculpting. I am not about to open this interface. Nuh-uh. And then okay, after you sculpt, they do this thing called retopology. Ah. That's such a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm kind of new to 3D. Okay, I'm not exactly new, but then it's still... Oh yeah, these NURBS things back in the day that they didn't really have, like, you know, full meshes. So this is what people used to do 3D modeling in the early days of 3D modeling software. What can we make? So there's this cube. So now we have this cube. Now what do we do with the cube? I don't know, we just leave it there, I guess. It's a Minecraft brick. Just kidding, just kidding. This cube will become something amazing. I don't know. A giant Rubik's Cube. I don't know if it would fit. I was thinking this might be a pillow. I know there's like a specific way to make pillows, but I'm... Yeah, do I look like I have time for that right now? I barely even started like the tutorial donut. Wait, no, this isn't the pillow. Actually... This is a book. It's an especially thick book, it seems. So to make this look like pages, I'll select... Oh, I can't see anything. I'll select these parts in the middle. Like this. There's probably a more practical way to do it, but I... Shit out of luck. What will the book be about? Probably a classic book. Or a manga. You know, the two kinds of book that matter. Robot Maintenance 101. Coding for Dummies. Foreshadowing for our next project. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Okay, now that's looking very bookish. I think I made it quite big, so I'll make it smaller. And thinner. Okay, I'm realizing that my bookshelf is quite big. Okay, I'll enlarge the book just a bit. I'm trying to measure things up to my model. Oh wow, that is a whale of a book. Okay, there we go. I guess that's regular book size. I know there's some ways to fill your bookshelf with many books at once. Like the array modifier, I believe, is what people use for this. But for now, it's just one book. I feel like I should change the size of this bookshelf. It looks kind of big. Wait, let me look up bookshelf first. Why is it in caps? That's the entire one piece. Okay, usually books don't really take up like the whole shelf. So I think this bookshelf size is fine. Like usually there's like a bit of room at the top so you can, reach in and grab the book. But I think even for that, this bookshelf is kind of big. Let's fix that. Sword, a wrench, and a WD-40. Well, that's a... Yes, those are important materials for your intellectual enrichment. Or something. Alright. I'll move this one a bit lower. And then have that one match. And then that. There we go. Make it a bit thinner. Hello! Why can't I see anything? Okay, I think I should remove some things so that I can easily see my bookshelf. Is the shelf gonna be filled by books? There will be other things on this bookshelf. Like maybe like toys and decorations. But right now I'm just like adjusting its size because it looks kind of big. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now let's put everything back. see how that looks in the viewport. Oh, sweet. We have room for a second bookshelf of a similar kind. Let's move this a bit closer. I'll probably change it because I want it to look, I think maybe be a bit shorter. I'm gonna go to bed now. Okay, sleep well. Probably have things planned tomorrow. There are more World Cup games to enjoy. What are the World Cup games tomorrow? What's that block on the left? It's gonna be a claw machine. World Cup. Tomorrow we have Cote d'Ivoire versus Norway, France versus Sweden, and Mexico versus Ecuador. So these are going to be... We already have Norway and France duking it out with others. This is going to be interesting. Mexico versus Ecuador should be a pretty interesting match as well. Like, both teams, making the claw machine will be hard. What are you gonna put in it? I'll think about it. I'll probably make, like, animal figures. Like, plush toys, you know, the typical things that you put in claw machines. Candy? Like, there are claw machines that are dedicated to candy only. Oh yeah, tomorrow will also be monthly reset for your gacha games. That's also how I know. That's the only way I know that months change. So let's. All right. This never fails to crack me up. Wait, this is looking kind of like this bookshelf is very girthy. Okay, girthy is probably not the word that you want to describe a bookshelf. Radioactive couch. Okay, it's slightly less girthy now. That's such a cursed word! Why do I keep saying that? Stop! Okay, usually if you have a bookshelf, the books are... I'm looking at, like, various reference pictures of bookshelves. Yeah, usually there's some room. Like, the bookshelves aren't flush to the outside. Yeah, that's, like... You know, the whole point of bookshelves, not just for storing books, it is also for protecting them. Okay, it's back. Maybe this is just like an especially small book. The sofa is glowing. Okay, enough of the glowing sofa. Okay, I'll just make this book bigger. Maybe a bit thinner. And there. Yeah, okay, now I can stop, like, nitpicking about the bookshelf. Maybe that was just an especially small book. Wait, let's look at my avatar. Yeah, maybe it's an encyclopedia or something. Or maybe my avatar is simply too small. Yeah. The Botany Corp ended last stream, or we're still going? Well, we are still going. We did complete Dipperet's suppression last stream. You could I actually timestamped it in the comments, so you could go check it out. I should have done that in the description so that you could click on the video. I'll fix that later. Make it girthier and say the whole One Piece. I did actually see like a compilation book of the One Piece, of all the One Piece manga, like compared to your typical book. Let's say this is a regular book thickness. It was like this thick. Here, let me move it so you can see. Yeah, it was like this thick. I think maybe this is like War and Peace or something. Yo, War and Peace mentioned. What is that book actually about? The only thing I know about it is that it's quite long. Like, I have Crime and Punishment saved. I know that's not by the same author, but yeah. I mean, I have Crime and Punishment as an ebook. I wonder how big a War and Peace ebook would be like. Is there like a movie? There's probably a movie. Like, a lot of books have like movie adaptations these days. Okay, not all of them. I highly doubt that there is a movie adaptation for... You know what? Actually, I think all of the books that... I think like most classic books have movies. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, that does have a movie. What are you doing in Blender? Oh, I'm trying to make a room. I'm trying to make a room for my character. I'm succeeding. Well, I've made some progress. I made this lamp. It glows. And I made a bookshelf and a whiteboard. I'm about to turn this one into a whiteboard. And this one's supposed to be a claw machine. These are, like, this is supposed to be like a case with records inside. You know, just for display. And this is supposed to be like a poster of the periodic table. Why are they like wall-mounted? Durability. I put my model out here. We all have a combined mental age of 5. Glowing sofa makes us laugh. I'll probably make a short out of it. Speaking of stuff, I've tried to... I was going to make like a video out of the creation of the Bop It character. Remember Bop It character? Remember the Bop It character? Yet I'll stop Blender for now. Wait, let me save what I've done. Fill the books with Limbus. Fill the shelves with Limbus books. Yes, I'm planning to do that. And then maybe I'll change like the color of the books once I've read them. I don't know why like. You can barely see the one book from here. Like, I have way bigger plans for this room than it's actually gonna be used for. Like, what I'm trying to do is, like, this will be rendered, and then I'll paint over it, and then I'll use it as my background. But once I get the 3D model, I'll probably have the space to actually walk around in, so I'd like to prepare for that, you know, if I ever get a 3D model. I'll probably make someone else do it, though. I probably won't make my own. Okay, let me save. You know, just to make sure. Close Blender. I want to show you guys something. Because I mentioned the Bop It character just now. For those of you that have watched a certain art stream of mine, I made a character inspired by the hit toy Bop It. Wait a minute, this is taking a while. Here. Here is the character. Now, as you can see, they look a bit strange. Outlandish. Like, I think the topic was, like, what you would look like within the digital circus, and then somebody brought up the possibility of, like, looking like one of those Bop It things, and then I just kind of tried to make a character out of that. And yeah, this is what I ended up with. Now, I thought, like, maybe the Bop It character, maybe this character would look better if I drew it in different poses. And so here, I made some more sketches of the Bop It character. Ella for Test Class Abnormality. No in between. Not even a he or a wow. Yeah, I guess it makes more sense if you put it in different poses. Like a sad face or a happy cheer. I was gonna say something else, I forgot. Yeah, it's if it's in digital circus, Jax would have so much time to mess with it. Like, like, look, okay, so all of these things, here's a bit of Bop It lore. All these bits and bobs, they work as intended. You can even, like, the pullet, these are two different kinds of pullets. Like, this is the more modern, okay, so the right foot is the more modern pullet, and then the left foot is, like, more, no, the left foot is the more modern one. The right foot is the, like, an older version. Wait, let me look up Bop It. I want to, I want to buy a Bop It of my own. Okay, the left foot comes from the extreme model, and this is like, because the older model of Bop It just had like the pullet part be this flat nub, and I didn't think that was very foot-like. So yeah, here's all of the things, even the head, even you can even twist the head. So, and the thing in the middle, you can indeed Bop It. So yeah, that's some Bop It lore. Have there's a model that glows. There's like a mini Bop It that you can have as a keychain. 25th anniversary Bop It, but it's just the button. What the heck are you gonna do? Is it just like all you have is Bop It? What are you gonna do with one button? No, I am not going to 3D model a Bop It. Test class abnormality. Like, I wonder what this character would be like. They apparently have like little figures that also use the Bop It mechanics. Like, there's one of Stitch. Why would you do that to poor Stitch? Okay, I think I'm going to end the stream here because you guys need rest and so do I. This is a very messy stream, but I had a lot of fun. Thanks for coming. I will see you all in the next one. That's tomorrow. 3D model of the Boppet character. That's like a creepy pasta. That would be kind of funny, actually. Yes, I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.